I know you are looking for that perfect side hustle that you can start while you are still working at your 9 to 5 job. The good news I've got for you is that you are not alone. A lot of people are looking for the perfect side hustle that they can start in this 2025. You're not alone. And the good news I have for you is that in this particular video, I'm going to give you a few side hustles that are perfect for you to start in this year, 2025. And the good thing about them is you do not really need huge startup capital. So don't go away, and I'll be right back in a moment. All right, welcome back. My name is Akhimien. Every week, I bring you videos on this channel or Facebook page that helps you to navigate your way from your 9 to 5 employment to becoming a self-employed entrepreneur. It depends on what your desire is. Now, in this particular video, I'll be giving you some perfect side hustles for this 2025. And what makes them perfect for 2025 is because they fit into what we can call a side hustle. Now, that is, they have low startup costs. You can do them on part-time. You can scale them over time. And then you do not need to quit your job to start them. And what that means is that you can run them from the comfort of your smartphone or from the comfort of your computer, particularly a laptop. So these are just a few things that you need to start up a good side hustle. And one thing, again, that makes them perfect for 2025 is that you can run them because they fit into this digital age. So what are these side hustles? The first side hustle I'm giving you in this video is what we call content creation. Content creation. Now, not just content creation, but freelance content creation. Now, when we say freelance content creation, what are we actually referring to? We are referring to writing. If you have a flair for writing, then you want to convert that into a side hustle. So writing is a perfect example of freelance content creation. Then we have editing. Now, you don't want to write, but you want to render editing service to people who write. You want to help them to edit their books. You want to help them to edit articles and so on. Now you can offer that service and get paid for it as a side hustle. Another example of a freelance content creation is video editing. A lot of people are into video creation, but they need those who can handle the editing of those videos for them. Now, for such service, what you actually need to be doing is helping people edit the videos. So people want to pass one particular message across, but that message might require them to record tons of short videos. So your duty will be to render the service of editing by ensuring you combine all of these short videos into one unique video that is perfectly edited and ensure that the message or the central message is preserved. So if you don't have video editing skill, you might want to learn, and you can learn that by either you buy a course that teaches you how to edit using specific tool, and the most popular of them is CapCut. However, we have other video editing tools that can be used, but CapCut seems to be the most popular because of the features that are present right there on CapCut. I personally also use CapCut, but then I have others that I use. I use InShot as well. I use VN, video editing app on my phone. So there are others that you can use. So you want to play around with them to see the one that will suit you perfectly. But I dare say CapCut seems to be the best of them all in a way because of the features that CapCut has. Now, another freelance content creation is graphics design. So if you are skilled with graphics, then you want to start rendering that service on a part-time basis online, because a lot of people need the service of graphic designers everywhere around the world. Now, the question is, how do you find those people who need this particular service of freelance content creation? Now, you want to use platforms like Fiverr and Upwork. These two platforms are perfect for you to find people who are ready to pay for your service if you're rendering freelance content creation. So Fiverr and Upwork are two perfect platforms. Also, you want to use LinkedIn to create your profile and allow people around the world to know what you do. So LinkedIn is a perfect platform for you to create a professional profile. And now you want to showcase your work on the media. Instagram is a good place for you to do so. So these four platforms are perfect for you to showcase what you do. Now, what are the free tools? The keyword there is free. What are those free tools that can help you execute your assignments as a freelance content creator? Number one, you have Canva. Now, Canva is an app that helps you or allows you to edit images, also should I say to create editable images. All right. So if you are into designs of flyers, designs of whatever kind of design you do, Canva is a platform that provides you with the tools that you need. And like I mentioned before, CapCut is a tool also that is available to help you with video editing. Now, if you are into writing, you write for people, one free tool that is available that you can use to enhance your work is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI platform that helps you or assists you with writing and content creation. So you want to explore these free tools and enhance your side hustle. Now, the question is, why does freelance content creation work? It works because businesses today need content more than ever before. So this works and is still working and will continue to work. Now, the second side hustle I'm going to give you is digital products and ebooks. Now, the key word there is digital. When we say something is digital, it means that thing is in electronic formats, which means that it can be transferred electronically. You don't need any physical logistics to send that product from one place to another. It can be sent electronically via email. It can be sent via WhatsApp. It can even be sent via a link for download. So once a product is in digital format, then that product can be sent to anywhere in the world. Now, what kind of products can you create digitally? You can create help products. So when I say help products, you can create information that help people to achieve a particular goal. For example, you can create a digital product that helps people to plan their work life to maintain a balance. That is an idea of a digital product. And all this come under what we refer broadly as digital information marketing, right? So you can create digital product in form of books, all right? And that is what we call ebooks. Instead of the physical books that people buy, you create the same content of a physical book, but now in digital format. Now, because it's in digital format, it simply means that it can be downloaded, and it takes away the expenses on printing. You don't have to print the book for people to be able to buy. You can sell them in digital format, and people will still be willing to buy because they can read such books on their phone. Now, the good thing about ebooks today is that there are platforms that you can use to convert your ebook into an audio format. So if you have ebooks, you want to consider recreating them in audio format, because we have a lot of people who are busy, but then they want to get the content of particular books you probably have written. So such people will prefer having those books in audio format. So when they are driving, for example, the book can be on play. So while they are driving, they are taking in what the book contains in audio format. All right. So busy people like that will like the audio version of your book rather than the digital format that they will have to read. So a lot of people don't want to read, they prefer to listen. So you want to try and convert your ebook that is already in the digital format. Now you want to convert it to an audio version. And there are tools that you can use to do that. And such tools might cost you a little bit of subscription, but not so expensive. So digital products and ebooks is another way that you can start a side hustle. Like for me personally, I am into digital product creation. I've created a number of ebooks and they are available on my store online. All right. So those are the first two side hustles you can start this year, 2025, without quitting your job. Now, the third one is what we call user-generated content creation. User-generated content creation. Now, what does this mean? I want you to look at a brand. It could be any brand. I don't want to mention any brand in this video. Look at a brand. Now, that brand needs a video, for example, that they can use to promote their products. So, user content generation is used to create, or better still, is a package where you as an individual helps a brand to create a video, or let me say to create a content that will help that brand to promote their products. I want to believe you would have seen something like that on social media, where a particular person promotes a particular product that is not his or her own. So that particular brand contacts this person because of what they have seen the person doing, and that person goes ahead to create a promotional video for the products of that brand. So we refer to this as user-generated content. All right. So you are the user of the product of that brand. So based on your experience, then you create a video to promote that brand. That is what is meant by user-generated content creation. All right. So now you might be thinking, what if I have not used that product? Why will I be contacted to create a content to promote the brand? Now, you do not have to be someone who has used the product. It could be them contacting you because of what they see that you do. And if they contact you, they now send you that product for you to use and have personal experience about that product. I'm sure you would have seen a number of persons online who create such content promoting smartphones, promoting electrical appliances and all of that. I'm sure you would have seen something like that. So these are examples of user-generated content creation. And when you create such content for brands, they pay you for such content. All right. All right. So if you have such skill, then you can use platforms like TikTok and Instagram and even Twitter to showcase what you can do in terms of user-generated content for brands. So you can use TikTok, Twitter, Instagram to showcase what you can do, and that will enable brands to see you and pick interest in contacting you to help them create the content that will promote their brands. Now, the tools you need for this one is simply your smartphone. So your smartphone and good lighting, that is what you need. All right. Okay. So why is this important? Or better still, what makes this work? What makes this work is that brands want authentic content. So you do not have to be an influencer before a brand calls you to help them create such a content. And now I move on to the last side hustle I'm giving in this video. It's online tutoring or coaching. So this is the last one I'm giving. So if you're a person who is knowledgeable in certain areas, you might want to start tutoring people online in that area that you are knowledgeable in. Now, it could be in academics, for example. So you can tutor people on specific subjects that you are very sound at, and people will pay you to be tutored. Or you can become an online coach who coach people on particular area of knowledge. So what are the tools that you can use for online tutoring and coaching? You could use Google Docs. You need Google Docs most times to type your content. Then if you prefer to create your lessons or your trainings with slides formats, then you can use Google Slides. All right. Now, also, when you do online tutoring, you need a video platform. When I say video platform, I mean not video sharing per se. You need a video sharing platform depending on the format you prefer, but you need something like Zoom. And if you don't want to use Zoom, then you can use Google Meet. Personally, I use Google Meet, and it's actually effective for what I use it for. So these are the tools you can use: Zoom, Google Meet for the video sharing, and then you can use Google Docs, Google Slides, and also you'll find that you see in this case now you need a laptop to be able to create your content that you want to teach. You need a laptop. All right. Now, why does this one work? It works because people are constantly seeking knowledge. So for a particular knowledge somebody is seeking but doesn't have, the person is ready and willing to pay to get that knowledge. So it doesn't matter what you are knowledgeable at, be ready to tutor other people and be rest assured that people are willing to pay to learn what you know. Okay, so 4 areas of side hustles that I've given to you in this video. I would want you to understand one thing in all of these that I've said. Do not just hustle. If you're building a side hustle or if you're involved with side hustles, don't just hustle. What you should be thinking, or your direction of thinking, should be for you to build a system. So learn how to take your side hustle and turn it into a system. And when we say a system runs on structure. So even in your absence, that system will still run. That is what is meant by a system. A system runs on structure. So do not just hustle, build a system. And when we say build a system, it simply means build something that has a structure, that even if you are not available, that structure can operate itself. So if you have found value in this video, please subscribe to this channel, follow my page if you are watching on Facebook, like this video, leave a comment, and share with those in your circle. I'll see you in my next video. My name still remains Monday Akhimien. Enjoy the rest of your day.